Hello, everybody. It is Press Buttons. Welcome to another episode for the next Watch with Press Buttons. I am so glad y'all could be with me today. So, we are reaching the end of 2025. Today is December the 30th. It is almost a new year. Hope everybody here had a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Today, we're just going to go over the movies that I've seen this year, and the movies I liked, and the movies I didn't like. And yeah, we're just going to kind of just go in order for the movies I've seen from the earliest to the latest I've seen. There are two movies I've seen that I actually even forgot to even do a podcast on, so we'll do it in this episode. So, I went and saw 27 movies this year, which is a lot of movies in the theaters, which thanks to my Regal Limited, I was able to go see a lot of movies. But some of these movies I also couldn't, I actually had to pay money to go see, my hard-earned money to go see. So we're going to go over the movies that I've seen. And yeah, so movies I've seen, one of the first one I saw this year was Sonic 3. I loved it. It was great. The action was great. There was great humor in it. And yeah, I loved it. It was a great movie. The next movie is Moana 2. I thought that was really good. Good sequel from the first one. I will say that the originals never die. But the music was more upbeat in this one. Which that was kind of something I like. I like upbeat music. Next one was Mufasa Lion King. Didn't like it too much. Probably need to watch it again. I do have Disney Plus for another about 2 weeks or so, I'll probably watch that. Maybe watch it again if I feel like it. But yeah. Next movie I saw was Dogman. This one not good, and also I actually went to the movie sick. I had no idea I was sick, but I came into the movie sick. So yes, I was sick when I went and saw this movie. I went and saw with friends too, so I had no idea I was sick though. But anyway, yeah, that's what happened. Next is I saw Paddington in Peru. Didn't like it. The first two Paddington movies were great, but I feel like they just kind of ruined it in this one. I feel like it just kind of I just like the other ones more, but this one just kind of just lacked the original Paddingtonness, you know. So they make another Paddington. I just really hope that they actually do, you know, stick to like the original, not like stick to like the original, you know, like everything. Like I felt like just them going to Peru, like I feel like just kind of just ruined it and made it all boring. But apparently got really good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, which I was kind of surprised. But anyway, next movie is Captain America: Brave New World. Didn't like this one either. This one just wasn't really. People didn't like this one. People really didn't like it. It was boring. Only the ending is when it got really good. The ending fight scene. Next movie, Snow White. You already know what I'm going to say about this one. Snow White was terrible. Terrible CGI. I just wasn't really a fan of it. Really, overall. It was boring. The CGI, like I already said, CGI was just not very good. They ruined the dwarves. The animals looked fake. I don't know what they did in that one. I want to say AI could definitely do better than what they did in that movie. Because AI is just getting so good. But yeah. So I saw that. Wasn't very good. But yeah. Next movie I saw was The Woman in the Yard. This was great, but I was scared. I've explained the story twice. Go back to my podcast. You want to hear the story? The Woman in the Yard. Just search or just find where I talk about The Woman in the Yard. It's one of the episodes. It's one of the titles where it says The Woman in the Yard. I explain the entire story of me going to see it. Y'all will be definitely entertained. The storyline was great. I heard it actually didn't make much money, but it was a great storyline, but it was scary for sure. Next movie is a Minecraft movie. This one was great. I love this one. 10 out of 10. Great. I feel like this movie just brought iconicness when, you know, everybody did the chicken jockey and, you know, all the madness happening. I feel like it just brought, you know, flashbacks and brought a lot of nostalgia, if you know what I mean. But that movie is so great. Loved it. It's dumb humor in some of it, so just makes it really funny. I like dumb humor. It's funny. It's stupid but funny. Next movie was Thunderbolts. Didn't like it really. I feel like people didn't. I think I did hear it was kind of a flop. I heard people didn't really like it too much. But just didn't have a huge interest in it. But yeah, next movie is Lilo and Stitch. So I saw this the first time, thought it was okay, but when I saw this the second time, I thought it was really, really good. So sometimes I have to do what I have to do. Even the same with Moana 2, I thought it was okay, but when I watched it the second time, it was great. I think what happens is like sometimes when I see a movie, I need to watch it again to like make my final verdict on it. Like, okay, is it really a good movie or is it really not a good movie? So I feel like that's kind of what happens to me. But yeah, but Lilo and Stitch ended up being, I do like that movie. I think it's a great movie. Next movie, Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. This movie, jaw-dropping moments. Y'all just know how much I'm a huge fan of jaw-dropping moments. It's so cool. But yeah, I love it. It is so cool. It was really, really, interesting. How to Train Your Dragon. I've never really watched the original, like the animated ones. The only animated one I did see was How to Train Your Dragon 3. I did see How to Train Your Dragon 2 in theaters back when it came out, but I barely remember it at all. But I do remember going to see it, but I just don't remember actually watching the movie really. So that's something I don't actually like remember doing. But How to Train Your Dragon, the live action, it was actually really good. I was really impressed with how good it was. Yeah, it was great. It was pretty entertaining. Next movie is Megan 2. I thought when I saw the trailers, I thought this movie would be great. Like having superhero, having changing it to a superhero transition. I just think that it was gonna be great. It turned out the movie was not good, and I heard it was flopped. It wasn't even in the theaters. Like it came out on digital not even a month after the movie came out. So I hate how the movie was good because I was looking so forward to it. It looked so cool. Then ended up watching it and just didn't really catch my attention. The first one was definitely better for sure. The first one was definitely better. And then next week, Jurassic World Rebirth. Great, but it was good. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily watch it again, but it was good. It was good. It was good. F1. This was really good. I loved it. This I didn't really expect it to be so good. But it ended up being really good. Cause like I don't watch F1. I've never watched the actual sport, but I ended up watching it. The movie. It was kind of short notice. Didn't necessarily like plan on doing it. Kind of just short notice. Like, why not just go see F1 to see what it's all about? I got my Regal Limited, so not like I'm wasting money. It was really good. I loved it. I thought it was really, really cool. Great storyline to it. Apple definitely did do very well, with it. I could see Apple becoming a film, I think they do make films, but I feel like Apple could be an actual like film, production, I thought they did really good. Yes, Apple did help make the film. Apple and Warner Brothers did. I hate how F1 is not coming to Max. To HBO Max. That's something I just hate. Because it's made by Warner Brothers. But it is on Apple TV Plus, so if y'all do have Apple TV Plus, then y'all can watch it. Actually, now it's just called Apple TV. But yeah. Next movie I saw was Superman. I liked it. It was a good movie. It had a great story to it. Supergirl is coming out next year. I'll be going to watch that. Superman was really good. I thought they did a good job on that movie. Next movie, Fantastic Four. This one was, it was okay. I may need to watch it again. I do need to actually watch the Marvel movies. So that way I can get ready to go watch, be prepared to go watch Avengers Doomsday, because I'm telling y'all, the hype about the movie is so big. It's making me hype about it too. So I do want to go watch it. So I do need to watch Marvel movies, to kind of catch up on them. If I were to just like watch one Marvel movie a week, I'll be done, and there's a lot of them that are on FX, so I can just watch them on FX if I need to, my Disney Plus does go out soon, so unfortunately won't be able to watch it much longer. Next movie is The Bad Guys 2. I was surprised. This one, I didn't see the first one, but I only watched it once, and I saw it like during the year it came out. I watched it on Peacock, and I mean, I thought it was good. I didn't really like I just didn't remember much that happened in that movie. But when I saw Bad Guys 2, I thought it was actually really good. I was surprised how good it actually was. So they did a pretty good job on it. All right, and then the next movie, oh boy, The Naked Gun. This movie was great. I just love this movie. It was so funny. I did actually recently buy it. I had an Apple gift card, and I'm not going to spend like all of them, like all of it, but because I need to save money to pay for iCloud. But I had some money on my Apple, so I decided why not buy a movie. So I found Naked Gun. It was on sale for $8. I was like, why not? So I bought it, and it is. I haven't finished it yet, but I did start watching it. But it is really, really funny. It's one of the best movies I've seen this year. So yeah, next movie is Sketch. Sketch was a great. It was okay. I mean, I wasn't super into it. It was kind of dark. It was a movie made by Angel Studios. I'm sure you don't know. Angel Studios makes all the Christian movies. They did make The Chosen, but I think someone bought it from them. It honestly just wasn't really the best movie necessarily. But it wasn't like terrible. If you know what I mean. Not compared to Snow White. Yeah. Next movie, Tron Ares. I did watch this. It just, I will say, what it had to do with was like it had to do with like AI. I thought that element in the movie was really cool. I did start watching the original, like the 1980s, whatever Tron, and I didn't end up finishing it. But I was at the mall. I was like, why not just go watch it? Even though I hadn't finished it, might as well just go watch it. And I got to the movie. The movie was probably about 5 minutes in when I got in. I thought it was, not super great, but at the same time, I did like the theming. Like I already said, the theming was really, really cool. I love the theming with it. Yeah, I did like how I had to do it, like, because if y'all don't know, I do the Tech Podcast Press Buttons. Y'all go check that out. It's a great podcast about technology. I just did a podcast on looking back at tech in 2025. So I'm sorry if I do sound a little bit, bad in this episode, because I literally spoke for almost 40 minutes straight. So my voice is a little bit worn out, so just bear with me. We're almost done. Don't worry, we're almost done. Next week I saw Predator Badlands. This one, I love this one. I never watched the Predator movies, and when I saw this, I just thought it was really good. I thought they did an amazing job with this movie. Amazing. One of the best movies I've seen this year. Loved it. Next movie, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Loved it. And the hype, when I went, my friend and I came and we went opening night, the hype in the theater was great. It was so fun. I loved this movie. The hype in the theater made it really, really fun. Everything. It was just really good. The actual movie was also amazing too. Yeah. And then next movie is Zootopia 2. I thought this was fine. I do need to watch it again for sure. Because, I just know that the movie was really, really successful and all that. So I do need to watch it again because I've already said, if I watch a movie twice, I can actually confirm if I really like it or not. But yeah. And then these next two movies, these are the movies I saw and I actually have not actually I haven't done a podcast on it, so we're going to do them right now. So the first movie I saw, I went and saw these opening day. I went and saw David. I didn't like it too much. I mean, I am a Christian, but I just didn't really, I just didn't really, have a huge, I wasn't really a huge fan of it. I just got bored. Some of the other people, I went with Nearboot and his siblings, and then they had some other friends come too. Me and Nearboot thought it just wasn't really the best. It just got kind of boring, but yeah, didn't have huge opinions on that one. But this movie, it was okay, but yeah, but I'll go and tell you the movie that I saw. I saw the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants. What we actually did, something I've never done before, what we did is we went and saw the movie. We went and saw David. Me and you went and saw David. Then we went out of the theater and got tickets for SpongeBob. So we did like a double feature kind of thing. So we went and saw SpongeBob. This movie was good. Had a lot of dumb comedy in it. There were some parts in it like I've showed y'all before. It was just made it just stupidly funny. I'm sure people lost some brain cells in it. And audience in the theater was so funny. There wasn't like too many people in there, but there's a whole row of teenagers in the back. And it was so funny. They were just like cheering, and it was really, really funny. Yeah, I gotta see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Yeah, I'll replay it again. It just makes me laugh when I just look back at it. But it's so funny. The people on the back just made it so good. But yeah, there was some dumb humor in it. I did not expect actual teenagers to be in it. I just expected just kids to be in there. But there was actual, teenagers in it. I didn't expect that whatsoever. We saw it in 3D, and, it was cool. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is a great year for movies. Can't wait for next year. A lot of great movies coming out. Super Mario Galaxy, Avengers, the Street Fighter movie. I'm excited. A lot of great movies coming out. So I will see y'all next year, and have a great 2026. Thank y'all, everybody. Peace out. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.